Hi folks, I'm Carl from the KD Gentleman, and today we're going to be diving deep into the seasonal events and dynamic weather in Dinkum. Whether you're getting started or you're a seasoned player, understanding how each season works will really help you make the most out of your time on the island. In Dinkum, the year is divided into 4 seasons: summer, autumn, winter, and spring. Each one comes with its own unique visuals, crops, events, and weather patterns. Every season lasts for 4 weeks, which means 28 in-game days, and a full in-game year runs for 112 days total. Now let's talk about the weather. There are 10 different dynamic weather conditions that can happen in a day. This includes sunny, cloudy, breezy, windy, foggy, rainy, stormy, heat wave, meteor showers, and snow. A day is divided into 3 parts: morning 7 AM to 12 PM, afternoon 12 PM to 6 PM, and night 6 PM until late. The weather shifts at the transitions between each of these periods. Certain weather conditions are tied to specific seasons, like snow in winter or heat waves in summer, while others can occur year-round, with their likelihood varying depending on the season. To keep up with all of this, you'll want to craft the weather station. You can unlock the blueprint for it by giving shiny discs to Franklin. Once crafted and placed, interacting with the weather station will show you the weather forecast for today and tomorrow. One important thing to keep in mind is that sunset times change depending on the season, so weather changes might not align perfectly with the visual transitions from day to night. Another extremely helpful item is the Bulletin Board. Once you've placed it, the left side will show you randomly generated tasks from your island's residents. The right side of the billboard opens the seasonal calendar. This calendar breaks each 28-day season into weeks and marks important events like festivals, birthdays, and special occasions. It also shows the current season and year, highlights today's date, and lets you see what's coming up next. Use both the weather station and the Bulletin Board calendar together is a great way to plan your days and make the most of every moment on your island. Now let's take a closer look at each individual season, starting with summer. Summer is the first season of the year and has the longest daylight hours, with the sun rising at 7 AM and setting at 9 PM. The following NPC birthdays are in summer: Fletch on the 1st, Mason on the 14th, Theodore on the 18th, and Sheila's on the 26th. There's also a fishing competition held on the 22nd, hosted by Max. Just make sure you've already built the museum and moved Theodore in to unlock that event. During summer, you'll also notice more overcast days, frequent rain and storms, and occasional heat waves. When there is a heat wave, it doesn't negatively affect you as the player. There is, however, a chance, while metal detecting, to dig up gold nuggets and gold ore during this weather event. In terms of farming, summer is the time to grow beetroot, green beans, mighty spread onion, rice, sugarcane, tomato, watermelon, and wheat. Also, starting from your second year, John's Goods anniversary event runs from the 1st to the 7th of summer. If you sell fish at John's store during this time, you'll receive a prize ticket that you can trade in for special cosmetics, furniture, and weapons. Next up is autumn, the second season of the year. As autumn rolls in, trees and grass take on a brownish hue. Daylight hours shift from 7 AM to 7 PM. Birthdays in autumn include Franklin's on the 2nd, Clover on Friday the 13th, very fitting, River on the 16th, and John's on the 24th. One of the major seasonal events is the Skyfest on the 8th. To participate, you'll need to have purchased and completed construction of the bandstand before this date. On the 15th, there's a bug catching competition hosted by Julia, who is Theodore's younger sister and a big fan of all things bugs. Again, this event requires the museum to be built and Theodore to be moved in. Autumn is the only time of the year where mushrooms can be found in the wild. These can only be harvested during the first half of the day and can be used to craft food, furniture, or cosmetics. It's also a good time for growing cabbages, corn, pumpkin, rice, sugarcane, tomato, and wheat. As for the weather, Overcast days and rain become more frequent, and wind picks up as well. This season also has a higher chance of meteor showers, which occur between sunset and 11 PM. If you want to increase your chances of a meteor shower and the rare resources they bring, try making a fortuitous wish at the wishing fountain. And if you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to subscribe to the KD Gentleman and ring the bell icon below to see our latest uploads as they happen. Chilly winter brings shorter days, with daylight running between 7 AM and 6 PM. It's the third season of the year, and it comes with its own set of birthdays. Doug on the 6th, Milburn on the 11th, Melvin on the 16th, and Sally on the 28th. There's another fishing competition on the 22nd, similar to the one in summer. Winter tends to be windier and more overcast. Fog can occur when it's overcast, and rain is still possible. Snow becomes a unique weather event during the season. If it snows early in the day, it will last throughout the night. Snow events also cause penguins to appear on the southwest islands of your map. During winter, you'll also be able to find snowballs and snow blocks that can be used in crafting or trading. If you want to increase the chance of snow, try using a bottle of clouds. Just be aware that weather stations will not update the forecast after using one. Snow also behaves like rain, watering your crops for you for the day so you don't have to. Winter is a good time to grow carrots, corn, kale, rice, sugarcane, and wheat.
The next tip, that's not a tip, but maybe you want to take it up as a tip, is to sign up to Epidemic Sounds for a 30-day
free trial.
With this, you get 40,000 tracks and 90,000 sound effects, like this. And like this. And if we get 10 people in total, which is only 8 more, then we get to become an ambassador. So help support us by supporting you with more sounds to your ear holes. Back to the video.
Finally, spring wraps up the year with luscious green trees, flowery patterns in the grass, and a daylight window from 7 AM to 8 PM. Erwin celebrates his birthday on the 3rd, Forrest on the 7th, and Rain on the 20th. It's another bug catching competition on the 15th, which is a bit easier during spring because of the abundance of bugs. This season also marks Werimoo breeding time, and their usually empty nests now contain large green eggs. You can collect these and sell them at John's for a tidy profit. Spring also brings unique flowers that can only be harvested during this season. Spring weather will bring a mix of overcast skies, storms, light wind, and high chances of rain. As for farming, this is the time to plant coffee beans, green beans, onions, potatoes, rice, sugarcane, and wheat. On the 28th, the Island Day Festival takes place at the bandstand. This all-day celebration marks your island's yearly anniversary and features unique items from NPCs and a fireworks show at sunset. One highlight, during the barbecue lunch, Fetch will give you a special snack. Once eaten, this gives you a permanent buff to your character. Each season in Dinkum offers something special, from rare resources and special crops to exciting events and unique weather. So make it a habit to check your weather station and bulletin board calendar regularly, and planning ahead can really help you take full advantage of everything each season has to offer. If you're wondering where to find all these NPCs and want to learn the fastest way to build your relationship, don't forget to subscribe to the KD Gentleman for the latest tips and tricks videos for Dinkum.